Hi, guys. Happy Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday. How's everybody doing? We are hanging in there. We watched the first little bit, half of the game. And again, we're not really football people, so whatever. But
Right.
David's sister is a huge Seahawks fan. So we're rooting Seahawks on behalf of the family and
Excellent.
our friends in Seattle. So, and all of the Seattle music we love. So we'll support their football team tonight. Whoop, whoop. Hello. Yes. And Bad Bunny should be on it at any minute. And here's what I thought. I actually kind of want to go watch the halftime show too. I know a lot of you guys do. So let's do an intermission. We'll stay live. Okay. But we'll take like a little intermission. And then when halftime is over, then we'll come back.
Yeah.
And I think they've got about 30 seconds until halftime, something like that. So
Something like that.
I've got it on up here. Welcome in, you guys. How is everybody this week? It's nice to see you guys. Thank you for understanding about Wednesday night. I know we're waiting for Bad Bunny too. Um, so I had a scope on Tuesday on my esophagus and another scope on the other end that's just like no fun. You guys know that have had the procedure. And it's over and everything's great and I'm healthy and I'm fine. So good news, I was having esophageal spasms, probably from taking my pills at night, unfortunately. So I'm starting to take my pills in the daytime. And I used to do like intermittent fasting and stuff. And that apparently is not real good for reflux either at this age. So I got to have coffee for the first time since December this week. So that was wonderful. And as you guys know, yeah, it's just been a pretty crazy week. So how
Yeah.
is everybody? How are all of you? It's really nice to see all of you guys with us. I know it's been a freaking weird week. We are going to talk about Phil, but I want to do that after halftime. Um, and yeah. How are you guys?
Yeah.
Literally, how are you guys? I'm asking. I want to know. Everybody, check in. This is your fun Sunday um, Super Bowl vintage safe space. So how the heck are you? Thank you. I know. I'm really. It was. We were due for some good news, honestly, because it's
Right.
been pretty crazy. So yeah, I was pretty happy about that. Thank you guys. I appreciate the nice words. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
So, yes, we're going to just chat for a little bit. So, everybody just hang out, keep the broadcast going,
Okay.
and
Right.
then we'll let everybody watch halftime because I know all of us want to see it. And then we'll come back and we'll chat for a little bit and do a sale. So, let's see. Hello there. Hi, you guys. I see Sue and Spotty and Holly, don't you know, and Brian. Let's go up
Don't
to
you
the
know?
top. My girl Lisa, thank you so much for being here tonight, Lisa. It's nice to see you. Welcome in. And Lisa has dropped all of the pertinent information at the top. If you don't know how live sale works, please reach out, ask Maud. And do. Very good, David. That's awesome. And here's all of the links to our shops, our eBay store, and so on. And as usual, we are trying to get to 100 thumbs up tonight on the broadcast. So welcome in. I am wearing no makeup tonight because I don't care.
Super Bowl.
Because seriously, I'm like, well, we're going to talk about Phil after the break. And yeah, I just wanted to visit with everybody for a little bit, check in, see how everybody is. Hi, Victoria. Thank you for being here and helping out tonight. So appreciated. Holly, thank you for being here. I know you don't really care about sports ball either. So yeah, I like the commercials and of course halftime. We all have to watch Bad Bunny. So welcome. Happy Benito Day. That's right. Good to see you, Kelly Abbott. Welcome in, sweetheart. Sarah Lee Coleman, Seattle's playing, girl. We're rooting for your peeps.
Yep.
Hi, Wildflower. Who are you and Alex rooting for tonight? Let us know. Hello. Hi, Terry. Welcome in. And I see, hold on, scrolling down. There's Alex. Hello, my dear. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. And Kathy said I had to Google Bad Bunny. You know what's so funny, Kathy, is it's not my favorite. Pop is not my thing either, but he's such a talented kid, and everybody just thinks he's great. So he's definitely worth watching. Yeah, he really is a talented kid from Puerto Rico and is such a class act as a human. So welcome in, you guys. Welcome. It is nice to see all of you. Adam, how you doing? Brian, there you are. Hi, Kathy. How's it going, doll? Good to see you guys. Thank you so much. We're happy to be with you tonight. Hi, Shabby Wonder. How you doing? Hello, hello. Terry got a schooling by the grandkids at Bad Bunny. I love it. That's awesome. Yeah, it's definitely for the young people, but I'm here for it. I can be cool.
Heck yeah.
Hi, Alexandra. How's it going, doll? Good to see you. How to do? All right, there is Bree in the house. Hi, Bree and Alexander. Good to see, or Xavier. Jeez, sorry, Bree and Xavier. Good to see you guys tonight.
Yes.
Red Spotty, Amy, what's kicking? Hello. Elaine and Karen Chase. Do not care about halftime, but go Seahawks. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for halftime. I think it's going to be awesome. Have freezing video. No? Are you guys having freezing video? Let me know. Yes, let me know for sure. Hi, Laza. How are you, doll? Good to see you. Sue Windsor is here. Howdy do, friends. Hi. Don't you know is knowing. She be knowing stuff. Don't you know? Hi, Gail and Steve. It is nice to see you guys. Thinking of your kids in the Twin Cities this week. Hello. Scrolling down, there's Miss Laza. Holly Parker. Yes. Thank you for the great reminder. Hit those thumbs up if you would, guys. 53 people here, and we haven't even started. So thank you. Thank you. Sue, you are so sweet. It's just one of those weeks where I've cried a lot. I haven't felt good. I've been a total homebody this week. I've done crafts, and it's just been really good. Honestly, I kind of needed it. So thank you. Hi, B. Castro. How are you? Welcome. Seattle, since Ravens aren't in it this time. That's fair, Wordsmith. That is fair. We're Broncos people. They didn't make it. And honestly, we don't have a dog in the fight. We don't really care. Yeah. But we have gone to our fair share of Broncos games when we were younger. We used to really love it. The older we are, we're like,
Yeah, the money that's wasted on it is just ridiculous.
That's all I have to say. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of like a commercialism fest that we're not loving, but I mean, it's American culture, so it's good. Yes, I am not a sports fan. I love Bad Bunny. Ex-husband is Puerto Rican, and so my children are part Puerto Rican. I love Puerto Rican food and music. Absolutely. Yeah, that is fantastic. To be celebrated, Sarah Lee Coleman. Fantastic. My mom, I love this. Holly Parker says, my mom loves the music, doesn't listen to the words in any language. Tell Susan I'm right there with her. Yes, I do too. I think Bad Bunny's great. Bradley, what's kicking, doll? Good to see you tonight. Commercials, for sure. I know the commercials are so much fun. They really are. Hi, you guys. Yeah, same here. I can't speak Spanish either. I can say a few choice words. That's about it.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, and Holly said her students are big Hawks fans.
I'm sure.
Oh, that's your state, girly. That's a big deal. Oh, Kathy, the Browns.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kathy. Gosh. I don't think I've ever met someone that roots for the Browns. Like, that's the first time.
Lisa, aren't you a Browns?
Being a Broncos fan.
It might be a Browns. I mean, Lisa doesn't follow football, but maybe your husband.
I doubt it. A lot of people just kind of stay away from that. But yeah, I remember when I first started watching football when I was a young buck, Broncos and the Browns were in a big AFC championship game in the snow, and that was like one of the first games I watched. So I fell in love with the Broncos with that.
Oh yeah. That's awesome. All right. Well, scrolling down, Voo. What will he be wearing? Oh, I don't know. I can't wait to see. I love the fashion. Yeah. We love the fashion. Alex and I have y'all on our devices and game on TV. I love that. Thank you guys. You're awesome. Thank you, friends. Yeah, and thank you guys, the diehards that are here on Super Bowl Sunday. Y'all are the real ones. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Hip Chick. How's it going? I know Puerto Rican food would be totally appropriate to you, right? Yes, mad beans and rice. Heck yes. Love it. So you guys, what else this week? We did have cried over a bunch of them already. Yeah. All the commercials, are they good? It is a weird looking guy with old Ray-Bans on that says live, laugh, love.
Yeah, you can just smell the cigarette patina on his glasses.
Totally, yes. He says my husband is Colombian and my kids are half, so we've got a lot of Spanish speaking in and around our extended family. I love it.
That's great.
Yes, rather watch the Colemans on TV than football. You are so sweet, Boo Boo.
We could play some football.
I don't fault anybody that loves football. It's fun, Enjoy the football. It is awesome. Yeah, it is fun.
Yeah.
We decided to go ahead and have a sale tonight just because we knew part of tonight we just kind of wanted to chat. And so tell me when it's coming on. Is it coming on? Are we missing it?
It was a commercial when I first went in there. So the last 20 seconds before the halftime always takes 20 minutes. So
yeah. That man uses Avon aftershave.
Absolutely.
Ooh, yum. Rice con gondolas and plantains. I love plantains. Yes. I love that we have such a multicultural bunch. That is amazing. Yeah. Love it. Hi, Brad. Don't watch any sports. Well, we are so glad, Brad, because we don't really either. Yes. Don't you know says son-in-law is Puerto Rican. That is awesome. I love that.
That's awesome.
Yay. Holly, I'm smelling. Hi, karate. Hi, Ian. How you doing, honey? Good to see you. We've missed you. We're glad you're home. We're glad you're back. Hello. And there was something else. Oh, so David went to an estate sale. What was it? Thursday morning. I wasn't really feeling up to it. David got up early with the dogs and set out and tell them how the estate sales went.
Oh my gosh. So I get to the estate sale, and here in Colorado, last year and previous years, it's always been set down your bag and come back the next day. Well, most of the estate sales have changed that policy and just have changed it to in inclement weather, which means extremely snowy, below zero type of temperatures. Well, I get up there, I'm like 6th or 7th in line, and they start telling me that there are some issues with bags. People had set down bags. And so there was a whole argument at the front of the line, one person arguing about the other one, trying to police everyone else. And it just was a whole thing. So I just was standing there just like, oh my gosh, for 30 minutes until we finally went into the house. But tell them
how the bag system normally used to work, and then they changed it. And then everybody just lost their minds about it.
So what they did was, and it was a smart way to do it, they would wait until the night before or the evening before it opens to release the address. So that way, first of all, they didn't have people coming by and bothering them while they were working on the house, but also so that way, you can't go out there and just put a sack down a week before. So then it was turning into people, and we were doing it because it was part of the rules. We would go drop off bags at night before going to bed. So that way in the morning we can get up, show up about 10 minutes before the estate sale starts, get into our spot and say hi to everyone. And there's always someone that's like, wait, why are they going up? And people usually explain. But they've just different companies have slowly changed their policies. And with changing the policies, you have some people that haven't done it for 6-8 months, and they show up and they're like, no, I put a bag here. And it just turns into a very frustrating situation, especially for the estate sale company itself. So yeah, he opened up the door, and one of the loudmouth guys that we see all the time, he's a big talker, but he starts just, don't let everyone in yet. We need to straighten this stuff out. And then the guy was like, he yelled at him. And this little old guy, he's just very sweet.
And he's the nicest little old man with this estate sale company. And I'm like, don't yell at the little old man.
He raised his voice, and he just turned bright red and was like, that's enough. no more of this stuff. There's more than enough to go around. Stop acting like children, that type of thing. And I was like, yes, finally someone told these people to just calm down. It's not that big a deal. So,
Right.
but it was one of those. So then when I went into the estate sale, I just kind of tried to stay away from some of the top contenders in the bag line issue. And then they started fighting over records down in the basement. And the one that was like really mouthy started coming upstairs saying that he was going to file a report or whatever. And it just was, it made me realize like how just you can take one or two bad people and it can take a whole happy thing and just turn it into such a mess. And when you think about it, really, these are people that are getting to walk into someone else's home after they've passed or left to go somewhere else and entrusted this estate sale company to protect their items. And to walk in and act like you're coming in on a Black Friday sale at a Walmart, get out with that. No. And it infuriates me, honestly. So
But
it was
we
nice to see some people kind of get theirs in that moment, but yeah.
Yeah. And people get ridiculous about this bag system versus no bag system. And every estate sale company here is a little different. And they will put in their terms and conditions on estatesales.net or org or whatever the hell it is. They'll put in the description, we honor the bag system or we don't. You have to be there.
Right.
And, we pay close attention to it because we're regulars and we know most of the people that are running these sales anyway. You should see how they get treated. I mean, people are just insane. Yeah, karma will get them.
Yep.
And, I 100% don't either. And that's why I used to say estate sales give me anxiety. And I know that probably sounds like, oh, what a wimp, Sarah. You can't get it together to go to an estate sale. But like, really, estate sales can be so, depending on the energy of who's there, who's in line, who's being nice, who's not, they can be very anxiety inducing because somebody's always looking, we're all there for possibly the same thing. So some people get really weird and competitive.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, when it's really bad, I've noticed is when it's all of the collection of the house is all mid-century or all a certain era, like Art Deco. Then you have so many Art Deco collectors and they all know they're going for the same stuff. So we have more success when it's an all-around collector that has clothes, vinyl, glass, brass, kitsch, all that kind of stuff. So that way we can kind of go and first of all, find stuff that's affordable, but also you don't have to fight over one item with 5 other people.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Humankind has lost respect. You're so right, Jamie. And, I think that's what we're going to talk about a little bit later too, after halftime too, is just how important our community is here and that it is a safe space for everybody. For everybody.
Show is on.
To be an exclusive space, safe space just for you or people that live with you or whatever, then this is not the chat for you, But most of you guys already know that. I mean, I don't think that's anything new, really, on who we are. But yeah, I think this will be a good night to chat about it. Okay, is it on?
It is on.
Okay, we're going to go watch. We'll be back. And we'll see you when it's over. We'll be right back as soon as it's over.
Yes.
Stay streaming. Keep us streaming. We're going to pause and we'll see you in a minute. Okay. Have fun. Ooh,
There we go. Gotcha.
there we go. Mike was muted. That was so fun. That was fun. Like I want to. That was awesome.
Yeah, you got to watch the commercials here and there too. And I know they stream them later too, like all together.
We'll probably go back and watch because on YouTube they'll do like a compilation of all of the Super Bowl commercials. So that way, if we miss some, we'll get to go see them. Because, was it a family-friendly show?
Pretty much.
Yeah, totally. I mean, more so than some.
Yeah.
It was really cute. It was family-friendly. Gaga looked amazing and beautiful. Bad Bunny is spectacular. It's pretty cool. It was good. I liked it. So thank you guys for having a half bowl intermission with us. So let's talk about what we wanted to talk about. Just wish I knew what he was saying. Right. I know we don't know Spanish, but at the same time, Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States, and that's their primary language. So I think it's cool to honor that, right? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no nip slips. There were no food involved in the making of our halftime show. So
that's right.
Okay, so you guys all probably saw the post that I made in the Facebook group. If you belong to the Facebook group, if you don't, we lost Phil this week. I know most of you already know that information, but if you did not know that information, I did want to share that with you. She passed away, was surrounded by family and loved ones, and it was, it was much faster than expected. At first, they had told her 3 months, and then 3 months turned into basically 2.5 weeks, and then she was gone. So it sucks.
It's hard to miss someone that we never actually got to meet in person and was so far away, so we couldn't meet her. And it's sad. Yeah.
So if you're just finding this information out, I'm sorry to be the bearer of the bad news. If you have sat on this information all week like we have, we've thought a lot about her and her family. And I don't know. I think Phil was such a special part of our community, and she was always so giving and kind, and she really cared about David and I. And
she did.
She did, and so I don't know how to do all this. I don't know what's appropriate to say and what's not. I'm not really good with all this, but I will say that, yes, amen, Adam Farrell. She is a bright light still, and I'm still thinking of her. I have the gifts she got me for Christmas in special places.
Yeah.
I know Karen Chase and I talked about, just being able to look at something that she gave me has brought some peace this week.
Yeah.
Thank you, HP. I love you. And it's just reminded us that we have built our business around what we did not realize how far-reaching this community would go.
Yeah.
I mean, this is someone on the other side of the world that I just adored, and truly was kind, checked on me weekly via text. I've spoken with her on the phone several times. She called me about It's probably been 2 weeks ago now. And she wanted to tell me herself that it was going more quickly than expected, and she was going to try to make it.
She was going to try to make it until she had a friend that's in North Carolina that was going to try to plan an emergency trip out to see her, I believe
And
on the 7th or 8th. So it would have been yesterday or today.
No, it was today.
Today.
She had asked her doctors to try to get her to the 8th. This is why I'm not wearing makeup. And so they didn't get her to the 8th, and her friend, I don't think, came to visit. And I really hated that for her.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what was appropriate. And we had been planning.
We were planning on having a Celebrate Philomena show, and we were just going to come on. She wasn't going to be able to talk, but she would have been in the chat, and we were all going to come on and just talk and celebrate her life. And if you do have a chance, if you are on Facebook, you can go find the post that her family made, which is a very sweet post. And some of the comments, I know we both have read all the comments in the past. I haven't looked at all of it since probably a couple of days ago, but learned so much about her. She was an amazing woman. Very impactful for a lot of different people. And that Art Deco love that she had shined through all avenues of her life, which I thought that was an inspiration too. We love our vintage, and we saw that in Phil. There would be times where we would post a quick preview of stuff that we picked or something, and she would be instantly on the phone and be like, "You know what you got? That's Art Deco from." She was always so excited to share.
Always. And her collection, you guys, she was not ever one to boast or brag, but like her collections have been in museums, and they actually had a collection of hers that was on display at this museum about 3 months ago, and she was supposed to be able to go, and she ended up back in the hospital and didn't get to go, but she sent me some pictures of her friends that got to go, and it had these beautiful placards of, Philomena, and what it was and what era it was from, and it was just really cool.
Yeah.
And so thank you, Kathy. Yes, and so really, it was special to get to connect with her in an Art Deco vintage way, but she was a lot more than that too. She was a philanthropist. She did a lot of good things for people. She's very generous in every avenue of her life, and yes, we'll always remember her. She touched our hearts genuinely. And that brings me to realizing, holy cow, we have created a community, and we all meet twice a week, right? Whatever's going on in our crazy lives, your crazy lives, we meet twice a week, and we have created something so special. And Phil was such a neat part of what was so special about our show. And we just want to keep her legacy alive. We want to honor her. And we thought maybe we could just do, again, I'm not good at this, but maybe a moment of silence just for all of us to remember Phil for a second. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to just observe a moment of silence, okay? Right now. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Heavy stuff, right?
Yeah, like
I'm such an ugly crier. I just, I've tried to suppress like the sensitive part of me and this side of business, and I just can't do it anymore.
I know.
I'm a really sensitive person,
and that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah. And I thank you for all of you that cared about her too.
Yes.
And thank you for all of you who keep showing up for us, even on Super Bowl Sunday. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
That being said, in Phil's memory and honor, David found something at an estate sale this week that I wanted to just show you, and we're going to give it away on behalf of Phil.
Yeah. So that estate sale I told you about, a lot of anxiety going into it. And I was able to zero in on a lot of the stuff that I wanted. Well, this was in it. It was a little shelf that I'm bringing tonight. And so I grabbed the shelf and all the littles. And this little present is all wrapped up. It's old, you can tell. And on the back, it says, "Love your sis, Barb." Right there on the back. Sorry, hold on just a second. And it says, "This is a very special gift that you can never see. The reason it's so special is it's just from me. Whenever you are lonely or even feeling blue," get this over here, "even feeling blue, you only have to hold this gift and know I think of you. You never can unwrap it. Please leave the ribbon tied. Just hold the box to your heart. It's filled with love inside." And that is what Phil did for a lot of us here in this community. Showed love through gifts. And this is, something that someone had in their shelf. And obviously her sister gave it to her and it meant something to her. So I think this is a fun thing to just kind of give away. And someone can gift this to someone or hold on to it as a gift from us. So I think Phil just left us a little something to give back to our community. So I'll let Sarah figure out how we want to do this.
So Phil passed on Monday, and the date on Monday was the 2nd. So I'm going to take the second person that writes out Philomena's first name and spells it correctly.
Oh man, I wouldn't get that.
The second person to write out Philomena's name in the chat and spell it correctly is going to take the little box from Phil. Brad.
Well, Brad, I think Philomena would love that.
I think Phil would be thrilled for that to go to you, Brad. And she cared a lot about you. She cared a lot about this. And
sorry, I dropped it.
And she got such a kick. She got such a kick out of the beaver and Holly Parker bringing the beaver and all of that. She really got a kick out of that. And she did tell me that this community has brought so much joy to her life and that all of you have touched her. And she's so enjoyed knowing all of us weekly. And that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know it might seem kooky to some of you to be this upset over someone you've never met, but when someone touches your heart in just a really genuine way, I think the right thing to do would be, honor her. And she's so sweet. She would have not have wanted that. We were going to have a celebration in January. It was like January 20 something. And we had to cancel it because it wasn't going to be a sale. We were just going to do basically a celebration of life and do trivia and play games and all of that. And she had to go back in the hospital. We didn't ever get to do it. So we are doing what we can tonight to celebrate as a community. And speaking of community, you know, I genuinely didn't realize how deeply this all was touching me and affecting me until this last week when I really just kind of lost it and broke down. And you guys know that I've been upset about this for a bit. And I just want everybody to know too that this community is for everyone. And it doesn't matter who you voted for. It doesn't matter what your race is. It doesn't matter what your religion is. It doesn't matter what your walk of life is, able-bodied or none. You can leave the house or you can't. Every single person is welcome. And I have dove into this week because I've just kind of been down and I wasn't feeling 100% for a few days. Some crafts, and I started crafting, and I'm going to start incorporating crafts back into my inventory. So I'm really excited to share that with you guys. And that is how I got my start many years ago as a traveling button. I started as a crafter back in 2012, believe it or not. And we were going through some hard times with our children. And it was like a safe haven for me, crafting. And Karen Chase and I have talked about this some too. How she's really enjoyed crafting, and it's taking you into a different headspace. And I feel that way. Like I need to make time for that kind of stuff to do for myself, but I don't. And most of you guys know that have busy lives just like us. Self-care sometimes takes such a back burner to your life and your, you know, it's definitely I've seen that, don't you know? I've seen that. It looks really cool. But I think getting back into it, making time for myself, making time to do things that bring me joy is important. And that brings me to what I made this week. And I made one thing that is a protest craft, and it made me feel good. There's so little any of us can do about what's happening in our country right now. And so I'm no, artist, but I like to glue stuff together when I can, try to be some, make something creative. And I like to upcycle old stuff. And so I found it as an outlet for how sad and desperate the world seems right now. I found just a little glimmer, is what my therapist calls them, a glimmer this week of something that just brought me joy. And so I did that. And it made me feel like there's a little bit of something I can put out in the world that is good. So while my protest crafts, I know, may not be for everybody, I may lose some of you. I'm okay with that. I've given it a lot of thought, and it's just the genuine direction that I want my business to go in at this point. Now, do I want my chat to be filled with a bunch of politics and nonsense and crazy stuff? No. This is our safe space. This is our outlet away from all that shit. But at the same time, I can't be silent. I just, as a business owner, as a human being, I just can't be silent. There are atrocities and bad things happening in our country. Some of you have children that live in Minneapolis. Some of you live there yourselves. And it's just wrong. It is so deeply wrong on so many levels. And so this is my way for some self-care to turn into art and to be something that I love. If you agree with it, thank you. thank you for showing your support. And if you don't, that's okay. I honor everyone's opinion. But this is something that I'm going to be doing for me. And then I'm hoping to sell these. We'll see. So I thank you for your support. And thank you for letting me be authentic.
We love it. I love it.
I need it.
Authenticity.
Yeah.
We all need authenticity in this world because there's not much out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. And, you know, if you're a bigot or you're a racist or you're a homophobe, it's not the place for you. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah. Otherwise, I absolutely adore each and every one of you. And you guys have been so lovely and supportive. Yeah. And thank you to everybody that wrote stuff on my Instagram and our Facebook group and my business Facebook and here in the community posts on YouTube. Thank you guys. I appreciate all of you so deeply.
Yes, we do.
And that's all I got. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you for respecting us. And I do deeply respect all of you.
Yes.
So, yes. And yeah. I want this to be a safe space. If you're gay and you have a partner and you want to talk about that, cool. If you, have Puerto Rican family and nobody speaks Spanish, guess what? You're welcome. We love everyone. We don't discriminate. And anybody that is in favor of the discrimination and the constitutional violations that's happening right now, we can't get behind that. I'm sorry.
No.
Not right. So, that's that. And that's the direction that our business is going to be taking. Again, nobody's trying to push anything in anybody's face or turn anything political, but, I am going to be speaking out. I am speaking out. And I encourage others of you in what avenues of life that you can safely do so.
Right.
Yeah. And I know I'll lose some subs. I don't care.
Well, and I think part of it was we realized, I know for me, I kind of realized when we went to a protest a little over a month ago, we were both afraid to even post anything and share it on our social medias because our social media is so tied to our business. But if I'm not being real about what I'm doing, then I'm not being real to you guys. So like, that's also being, that's kind of disrespectful in and of itself, dishonest. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I think that's, the glue that holds most communities together is just being able to be yourself, be authentic, be loving, and show the love that you have to give. I know there's been so many different times in our lives where we have felt stifled, like we can't show the love we have to give because it would be too controversial or it would be too offensive or I might lose a sale. I just don't care anymore. I don't care. It's, I went by that old school mantra for years of, you don't talk about your beliefs publicly and you don't talk about religion and you don't talk about politics and da-da-da. And, for most things, especially these sales, I agree with that, right? We don't need to go there. But I just will not be on the wrong side of history, nor will I ever want to be remembered for that. So that's why we are saying what we have to say. And yeah, Sarah Lee is in the heart of Seattle. She deals with ICE in her neighborhood a lot. I speak to a lot of you outside this chat, outside this format that we have twice a week. And some of the things you guys have told me that are going on in your cities are horrifying.
Yeah.
We're scared this shit's coming to Denver. We're scared.
Oh, well, it is in Denver and Aurora. And, we've got 2 people that were violently taken down. I don't know what I can and can't say, but they both have roots here in Colorado Springs. So it's throughout the whole country, it's impactful. But like even here in the Springs, it feels like you're on the front line almost, just because it's like, what? Yeah. Yeah.
And without going deeply into it, I have a friend that's an immigrant and she has been scared. And then one of her family members is scared right now. You know,
It's not right.
it just hits a little too. It all hits very close to home, and I think we all need to be paying attention, and we all need to use our voices for good. Not, and I don't mean anything ugly. I would never invoke any kind of violence in any way against anyone ever. I do not believe in violence as any kind of answer on either side. So please don't misunderstand me. We're not radical nut jobs. We just believe in humanity.
Right. And at some point, it does have to be like this. Otherwise, it's repeating history, and can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. The high schoolers here have all walked out this last week. Yes. And Victoria, yes, is half Mexican and has been bullied by both sides. And Victoria, we adore you. You know,
Yeah.
I know so many of you on a semi-personal level that, yeah.
Well said.
Well said. Well said. I don't even claim a party anymore, to be honest with you.
Right.
We don't claim a party anymore. We used to. We no longer do. I don't even know what my political party is, to be honest with you right now. Yeah. And, you know, none of that shit, the semantics don't really matter. I think what does matter is that we're all on the same page as human beings.
Human rights.
And I have to tell you, my great-grandfather was an immigrant. Their last name was Amroz, Amroz. And my great-grandparents immigrated from Austria during the pandemic of 1918. And they had 7 children. And my grandfather, my grandpa Pete, was the youngest of the 7 kids. And when they immigrated here, the first year they lived here, they died in the pandemic. And when they died, all 7 children got farmed out to different families. We were told some of them were like farmhand child slaves in Kansas. And again, we're talking early 1900 immigrant children. Okay. And you know, when you think about that history, right? My grandparents were immigrants. Most of yours were too. Who the hell has any say on whose land this is?
Right.
No. So my grandpa was adopted by the Petersons when his parents died, and he was separated from his oldest sister that was really a caretaker to him. I believe she was 18 and he was a newborn. And it's one of the saddest stories that's always stuck with my family. And knowing that my grandpa went through a lot, he did get adopted into a good family. My maiden name is Peterson. And, you know, it's an interesting part of my family history, knowing that all of those children lost their parents. 7 kids lost their parents, and my grandpa was adopted by a good family and had a good chance. But what he came to find out when he was 34 was that he was adopted, and that his siblings were not sent to good places that valued them. They were basically used as farmhands and slaves. And, you know, that's always just stuck with me because those are my ancestors. Those are my people, you know.
Mm-hmm.
How deeply sad that is. And those are my roots. My great-grandparents were Austrian immigrants. And again, I'm betting so many of you guys have the same history. Yes, I also have Native American blood as well, from my grandma's side. So Cherokee as well. Zona. Yeah, me too. And yeah, that's my family history that brings me to a place in my life of showing love where I can, helping others as I can, and providing a healthy, good community for all of us twice a week, And the vintage is why we're here. It's what we all love. And, with everything that's been happening, it's been so hard for me to keep my head on straight and focus on the vintage because it feels really trite considering what's happened to a lot of people. Renee Good, Alex Preddy, all of the immigrants that have been murdered. It's just not right. It's not right. And that's right. People need to remember that this land, yes, this is Native American land that we all live on. How'd we get there? Read that history. And then if you can still look down on an immigrant, then there's probably something wrong with you. So, again, all that being said, we're not turning this into a place of stress, guilt, ugliness, but I just want you to know where we stand going forward from this point. That's it. Just some truth bombs, had to be real, and that's it. And it's really weird and hard to go ahead and try to have now a vintage sale for all of this heavy shit. But that's why we're here, and that's what's united us in the first place. So let's continue the love. Let's continue the tradition of treating each other well in the chat. I mean, I have people all the time that are like, I've never seen a chat like yours. Normally, internet chats are horrible. They're awful. Your place is like a nice place to be. And I owe that to my mod team who rocks and are actually friends of mine. I love my mod team dearly. And thank all of you for, taking care and making our chat such a beautiful place to be. It's not us. It's you guys. It's you guys. And thank you for being a part of our lives. That's it. That's all I got to say. I'm going to get off my soapbox and we're going into vintage. And thank you to all of you that took the time to listen. Thank you.
Thank you. And feel free to type in the chat when things are bothering you and stuff. Like Sarah said, we're not going to turn it into like a political thing or anything.
No.
But, if things are affecting you, we want to be able to help you. Yeah.
And if Sarah Lee Coleman, has ice in her neighborhood and wants to mention that, she can do that. And it's okay. We love her and we support her.
Right. That's the world we live in.
Yeah. And I know so many of you feel the same way. I know so many of you are a safe space for us. So thank you. Thank you. Yeah. We're keeping it real. Yeah. And we will continue to be keeping it real. And thank you. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. It was from the heart. Thank you. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. All right. Let's do vintage. Vintage, you go first.
You're going to make me go first. I'll do it. I'll accept that challenge. Okay.
Okay.
I've got an idea. Thank you guys for all the sweet comments.
You. Yes, you guys are the best. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much.
Okay, so yes, thank you guys, and we're going to start off with something kitschy and fun to pop the mood a little bit. Deborah, thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you, Deborah.
Yeah. We've got a couple of little pieces here. These are $12 for choice. And we've got a little plastic bunny. Get him to focus in. There he is. She, I think. And she's got the little winking eye going on with the ear tilted. I don't know, what would you call her? She's just trying to lure her Bad Bunny in.
She's looking for Bad Bunny.
Where did Bad Bunny go? Thank you so much, Ruben. But yeah, it's made in Hong Kong, probably like early 80s type of thing. But yeah, plastic, and it sits on the log, so it'll sit in your little shadow shelf, nice and easy. And what's great is if you drop it, it's not going to break. So yeah, very flirty. I'm flirty. And I have this piece here, and I will say, I'm pretty sure when I got it, it had all Coca-Colas in there. And I looked through my bag. It has a hole in the bottom of my bag. I think one of the Cokes fell. So it is like it's a starter pack that has already gotten started. But these are made in Taiwan, I think late 70s, early 80s for Taiwan. Let me see. Yeah, made in Taiwan on the bottom. It's upside down, but I don't want to drop the soda pops. And then each one in here is just a little Coke colored soda pop bottle. And so like dollhouse miniatures type of thing, but these are great for your little shadow boxes. Oh, something just fell. Okay, so just so you know, this little guy just came off the backside. I'll affix him back on. So that's just because it's the Coca-Cola on this backside. But yeah, it'll just glue right back on. So I see Zona in, and let's go ahead and start our little countdown. Got our little bunny, and then we've got our Coca-Cola crate with Coke. And it will have this on the other side as well. We just got to stick it back on. All right. Thank you so much.
Cute.
Shall we do it?
Yes.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Oh, you want a Coke? Share a Coke. Oh, it doesn't go in there. Sorry, I'm just playing with my soda.
They're so cute. And they're kind of metal. They're heavy little metal bottles.
Oh, no, they're little plastic ones.
Are they plastic?
Yeah, they're the plastic ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them too. Okay, so let me know if you're looking for our little bunny or some Coca-Cola bottles. Thanks so much.
Okay, so talking about crafting, and I told you guys I had been doing some little crafts this week. So one of which I've been holding on to for a little bit because I wanted to find just the right thing for it. And this is so beautiful. I am actually going to start this. Where did I put it? I'm sorry. I'm starting this at 30. And this is something that I created myself. This, and of course the box is no, but this is a vintage upcycle. The box is a mid-century walnut wooden box. And you can see it's got hinges. And then on the inside, it's kind of like a deep burgundy velvet color. Really pretty. And I put just a little 1960s piece of ephemera in there. And then I created a crystal cluster on the top. So what you're looking at is actually a vintage moonstone deconstructed brooch. It was already broken. In my defense, I did not tear up a brooch. You guys would be proud of me, okay? So, which back when I started crafting years ago, I tore up like really good stuff. And I look back on it now and I'm like, oh, mercy, I should have never done that. Yeah. So I thought this needed some crystals, and this box had an indentation where something had been there and then it had obviously been destroyed, and it just had this weird misshapen hole right in the middle of the star. And I thought it was such a cool mid-century walnut piece. I was like, oh my gosh. So I took some of my quartz crystals, and those are clear quartz. Clear quartz is known as the master healer. If you get into all of that, I'm going to be honest, I don't really believe in any of that crystal stuff necessarily, but I think it's also neat to study. And basically clear quartz is for manifesting, cleansing, and it's known as the master healer. So I put a quartz crystal cluster right there. I put another large quartz crystal and another crystal formation here. And then in the middle is this vintage moonstone with sterling silver around it. I did not shine it up because I like the old patina. I think it's really cool. And it's beautiful. It came out really cool.
I love it.
Nice statement piece. It would be beautiful to give someone a piece of jewelry inside it. Size wise, so you know what you're looking at. Let me get there, guys. 9.5 inches long. It's like 2 inches tall. And at the widest part, it's 4 inches. So it's a pretty size. I see Vuvu is in at 30. Thank you so much, Susan. And again, it makes a great gift or jewelry box. And you have moonstone on the top. So moonstone is known for not iridescence, but what's called adularescence. Oh, it's so hard to say, you guys. It's adularescence. There we go. ADULARESCENCE. C. Adularescence. I'm in the spelling bee. So it's basically like iridescence, but it's a deeper moonstone shine. And moonstone is supposed to promote balance, luck, and feminine energy if you're into that. So I'm going to start a countdown. Thank you, Voovs, for the bid at 30. If anybody else wants to come in, now's the time. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with David and I tonight.
Yes.
Hope the Seahawks are doing well. What's the score now, guys?
Yeah, I haven't heard from my sister.
I know the fact that we haven't heard from Vicky is wild. I'm waiting for my phone to go off. Yeah. Okay, there is the bid in from Lisa. Vuvu, that box is going to you. Thank you so much. Brad, I don't know about the shape. You tell me. One of those rhombus combo type thing. Squish diamond. There you go.
Diamond. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. Squish diamond.
All right. Thank you so much, you guys.
All right. So I had mentioned earlier about a shelf that I just zeroed in on at the, it's 12-0 Seahawks. They got it. Awesome. So this was the one that was up on the shelf filled with stuff, and I just pulled it off and brought it home. It was dusty, cleaned it off. It's in nice condition, no water damage. So it's one that you could definitely hang up with your little hangers. Nice and easy right here, and it'll sit nice and flat. So one part right here sticks out just a little bit, and you can see it still moves, so you could definitely fix it down, but I would say just leave it like that. But it has 22 total spaces. So with all those spaces, they're a little bit different in size, and so you can definitely fill it full of different types of things. So like this was in there. I think it was up here. And then they had like different things, but I've got a bunch of littles that I'm actually bringing in. Most of these were actually in this shelf, but it does have all those little spaces, and you can fit on these guys, I think about 1.5 by 2, something like that. And then the others are about the standard, like what you would expect out of some of the different shelves that you would get for miniatures. So, that's so sweet.
That is so sweet. Thank you, Susan.
Awesome. And so, the measurement on the shelf itself is 11.5 by 15 3/4. And I'm going to take this stuff off real quick, and I'll flip it around. It does have its original tag on the back, and it was purchased here in Colorado Springs at a specialty little shop called Roman's Western Jewelry and Gifts in Colorado Springs. So probably in the 80s, this would have probably been sold, and it stayed here in Colorado Springs. So, and nice wood.
Yes, that's great. I like all of the sizes of the little compartments too. So you size for kind of your medium, minis, and then your itsy bitsies. Yes. Do you have any figurines that resemble someone in a hazmat suit? Just Chernobyl Charlie, Holly. I can't think of anything.
That's this guy. That's the only one I can think of. Chernobyl. So you can fit all your fun little ceramic fellows in there. I've got mine, an old Coke crate bottle, Coke crate container, and then this is kind of like a drawer type of insert. Is how they kind of design these to look that way. So just $22 for the shelf. And then you can fill it up with your littles that you already have, or just start planning for all these different spots, which are pretty cool having the different sizes. All right, I'll bring this back for the recap. Thank you, guys.
All right. So Susan bought this last item for a giveaway in Phil's honor, which I think is so precious. And when you think about the stones and all of that, I think Phil would have liked this. Yeah. So we're going to give this away. Susan purchased it for a giveaway. So thank you so much, Susan Arvuvu. That is so kind and sweet of you. Let's do the 7th person. We're going to see who's paying attention and has their sound on. Let's do the 7th person to enter the letter F for Philomena. 7th person to enter the letter F. All right, waiting for the F's to come through. There they are. 1, 2. Oh, I got to scroll down. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ann Dimkin, congratulations. This is coming to you from Susan Arvuvu on Philomena's behalf. Congratulations. And thank you so much, Anne. And thank you, Susan. That was so sweet.
Yeah.
That was so sweet. Oh, you know what? It's my turn, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, let me write down Arvuvu to Ann Dimkin. And congrats. I hope you love it. I made it with love, and I handpicked crystals to go with it. So, okay, that brings me to my protest doll that I made this week. And again, if you commented on Instagram or Facebook, thank you so much for the love. She is a pose doll that David picked up for me. I am going to start her at $30, and she's a big one, you guys. She's humongous, and she's really cute. And I've lost one of her little sequins. Dang it. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was going to say, I lost one of her sequins on her feet, but here it is. I just found it. Bear with me. So she is super duper cute, and she's very tall. She's almost 2 feet tall, and she had some damage. And I thought, how can I upcycle her to give her kind of a new look and new life? So I zhuzhed her clothes. I gave her new earrings. Her earrings had fallen out, and they were really, one was there, one was not, and it was only part of it. So I took out the red earrings and I replaced them with some big pearl drops. I made her an ice out button out of a vintage bingo marker. So these are little clear bingo markers. And then we printed up the ice out button for her. She is giving you the peace sign with one and the finger with the other. This pertains to this, and this is her on a good day. I love her. I think she's really cool. And these are the kind of protest crafts. Again, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just doing something that brings me joy. And it's a fun upcycle for her. Otherwise, she'd just be another dingy pose doll, But this gives her some new life. And hopefully brings you joy. I do love the fact that she's got this kind of strawberry colored hair. And look how perfect her face is. She's just gorgeous. So we couldn't leave her behind. She is on a pink wooden stand. And on the bottom of it, it's numbered. And then you see it's like got a little symbol, but I don't know what that is.
Right.
Thank you, Adam. She is right to her tallest part of her hat. She's 21.5 inches. So she is fantastic. You can, of course, remove her. You can pose her fingers differently if you're not liking what she's doing. That's okay. And then I did put some little purple sequins on her shoes to match her dress because she just needed a little something. So I see Zona is in at 32. If anyone else wants to get in on my ice out pose doll, please do now. Here we go. 15. I know, Wordsmith. I know. I'm actually working on making a new line of merch too. And it's all going to be like my humor, my stances, all of that. So wait for the merch. It's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So thank you so much, you guys. I'm going to start a countdown. Here we go. Yeah, she's tilting her head like, seriously, this can't be happening. I stayed till 4 a.m. reading Epstein files last night. Oh, no. That is not even funny. It's funny, but it's not funny. Here we go. Thank you, Della. I see you at 33. I'm counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. She is so cute. I love her face. So demure and mindful. Yes. Thank you guys so much for the bits. Helen, yes, that is Zona. Elaine Linney is in at 35. Hippie Gigi is also in at 35. Thank you guys so much. And there's the bid in. Elaine Linney, she is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much. You were the first one at 35. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. God, I look so bad without makeup on. Oh.
Stop it. Stop.
Right.
Congrats, Elaine. And I'm pretty sure Sarah's going to be working on some more stuff. So,
Yes.
yes.
I'll be working this week on some more things. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a fun little choice here. And what I love about this is that it actually kind of looked good with the last post, all just the purples and blues that are coming in. It's a really nicely pressed flower, dried flower arrangement on like a kind of a sky background on the paper, parchment paper. And it is a nice condition, no dust or dirt inside. And they even use bean pods to make the fence. So those are all natural floral and living pieces that were pressed into this framed artwork. So it's about 12 by, let's see, 12 by, no, that's wrong. I think 12 by 15. Yeah, 12 by 15. So it's a nice size, easy hanging frame. I think it's a newer frame, but it's in nice condition. So easy to frame or to hang up, nice and large with all those beautiful colors. And I love the fact that, yeah, all the little leaves and little petals, everything is still intact, nothing hanging out down here like dust, which usually does happen because of all the dried pieces. And then also,
Are these quick claims? Because I thought you were going to quick claim these, but no, maybe yes.
Oh, gosh, you know what? I think I wrote it down wrong. Yes, they're going to be quick claims. My bad. Okay. Oh, wow.
Oh, well.
So $15 for the framed piece here. And that is 15 by 12. And then I also had, and this is a quick claim, guys, for 15 each. I also had this really beautiful Spanish revival style little shelf. Pulled this off the wall at the estate sale, and I thought they looked really cool together when you have them, sitting right underneath would be really neat. Easy to hang, and it measures right about 9 by 4. So $15 each, and just put in 15 frame or 15 shelf.
Yes, they're just quick claims. We don't even need to bid on them.
Yep. So just $15 framed or $15 shelf. Thank you, guys. And I'm so sorry. I totally meant to write that down.
Okay. Gail is in at 15. Thank you, sweetie. Just let us know which item you want.
Yeah. Just let us know. Basically. Yeah. Wow. And that nice blue background, model blue. Okay. Gail, I got you for the shelf. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love these. We have a couple of them. And then if anybody was interested in this at 15, just put in dried flowers 15.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Gail. Congrats. Awesome. B, that's crazy. I don't know if Sarah Lee's still in there, but hopefully she is and she can message you. I have let's do these. They are so cute, you guys, and I have 2 of them. So I am going to quick claim these as well. And I've been holding on to these for spring. So here we go. And these are some little Rimple lambs. And Diamond Industries is the maker on these. And they are cute as they can be. They have their original little jingle bells and their original little lammy lead. And it's got a fringe. Now, you could take that off if you don't like it, but it is original to these. And the reason I know that is because they both have it, which I thought was really sweet. So they both have the little bell and the little fringe, and they're pretty much identical. This one has a pink upper lip. I got into the lipstick, the Grandma's Avon samples, and I got a little lipstick on my upper lid. So we'll just call this one Pinky and non-pinky. Okay. They are quick claims, $15 each, and just put in letter P. Letter P. I like those little wire shelves, Gail. We actually have some hanging up. They're so mid-century. They're just so dang cute. Yeah. Oh, it's a cold sore, Brad says.
Oh, no.
Don't say that. I was into Grandma's Avon. All right. She was Grandma's Avon, not a cold sore. Okay. Thank you so much. Do you want our little Avon girl? I've been in Grandma's lipstick, or do you want the other one? You just let me know. And there's one left. And they do their little bells are jingling. Okay. So thank you so much and congratulations, Kathy. Just let me know if you want upper lip pinky or non. Okay.
All right. No cold sore. Okay. Got it.
Okay.
All right. So I have a couple of awesome license plates here. Great collector pieces. I think they're great gifts for anybody that may be in a state or a date that is a birthday. Great for the garage. I have a whole collection of some. So I did whittle a few out of my collection. This is from 1971. It's a trailer plate, which are a little bit, they made less of the trailer plates. So they are valued a little bit higher, which is why I did grab this. And it's from Missouri. So if you're a Missouri gal or guy, 19-0, right on. So we've got that one here. And then we've got this really old Colorado truck plate. So it had only been for trucks from 1974. And I always leave all the patina on there. This one, no bending, but this one you definitely have some rusting and some bending because it was on a trailer. So I'm just quick claiming these at $14 each. Just claim with Missouri 14 or Colorado 14. And they make great little pieces to hang in the garage, hang in a man cave, or even, you can upcycle them into multiple things. So just $14 each, 14 Missouri or 14 Colorado.
Nice. Quick claim.
Right.
Boo-boo. You want Colorado, just let me know. I know you typed in Colorado. So let me know if you want that one.
Just let me know. And then if anybody wants the Missouri one, that would be 14. All right.
Touchdown. Word. It sounds like hawk.
Okay. I think it's going to be done for, yeah. Okay, I got you, Susan. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. Okay, guys. This is my most expensive piece tonight. And hubby picked this up for me at the estate sale as the pose doll. And thank you, Vuvu. Congrats, sweetie. This is so cute. It's so cute. And I've never sold this one before. I'm starting it at $46. And this is from the 1970s. And it is the cutest. It is actually a needlepoint crewel hybrid. And Sunset Designs made all of these really cool kits in the 70s. And you would buy the kit and it would have all the yarn and everything all counted out for you. You basically just had to stitch it yourself, which is easier said than done, frankly. So I know why, Susan. It's really cute. If you look at the little pine branches, you can see the little yarnies are hanging down and they look like little pine needles. And then these two little boogers are snuggled together. And again, you can see the crewel stitching are the nice long stitches. And then the needle point is what's behind it. And then look at Sleepy. Sleepy Grandpa Owl is over here. Like one eye open, barely. And I just love the moon they're on. It's very 3D. It's really kitschy. It's really cute. And I just love it. And it also is marked back here. And it says Sunset Designs MCM. It's 1970 something, but I think it's 2 or 3 from what I can tell. But I can't completely make it out. So we know it's 70s. And the last Roman numeral under there, I'm just not sure. So yeah. Oh gosh, it's upside down. Watch out. There we go.
Upside down.
You can see whoever framed it once upon a time did a nice job. This is the piece of wood that is behind it, but it's not real heavy, so don't stress about shipping. It's pretty lightweight. And then you just hang it on the back. You're ready to go. Size-wise, let me measure it in the frame. We are at like 14.5 by 11.5, basically. So 14.5 by 11.5. It is an absolute cutie. I love how you've got all the brown shading on the tree. And these owls are precious. First time I've ever had this crewel. So, and it's for a countdown. And Dimkin, thanks so much for your bid, sweetie, at 46. If anybody else wants this, jump in now. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I like the blue too. However,
Yeah.
they did, it's like almost like a diagonal form of the needlepoint on the blue. It's pretty darn cool. Look at their little orange feet. They're just so sweet. Furby. Oh, yes, I do see it.
Furbies before Furbies. Oh my gosh. That is so cool.
Thank you, Lisa, for the bid in, honey. Okay, Ann Dimkin coming to you for 46. Thanks, sweetie. Enjoy. And thank you, David, for picking that up at the estate sale. I love it.
Yes, I pulled it right off the wall, and I was so excited that they priced it right. So, so this is my most expensive item of the night. This was from the estate sale. It was one of those things that they didn't have a price mark, so I got a pretty good deal. It was kind of hiding in a closet. So it is legit old. It's from the early 60s. And how I found out is from the inside. So this inside piece here has a plastic, and it's not going to show very well, but it has like a plastic overlay over the actual design and logo. And when they started, that was late 50s because of all the sweat stains and such, which you still can see that it does happen. So that's how I was able to date it somewhere in the early 60s. I'm going to keep it upside down so you can see back here. There's like a break area in the band itself. It's somewhat brittle. And you can see where the stitching has come loose right here. So it's one of those that if you were actually going to wear it, you would probably want to affix this back down so it doesn't slip. However, it's more of a display piece, in my opinion. And it has all of its components that it was originally on it. So this right here is the Gamsbart, the beard, and that comes from an alpine goat. And it's basically like a hunting trophy. And the larger the beard, the more impressive hunter you are. So size does matter on that. So this is a really nice, large, furry guy. So yeah, that's a hat to be proud of, really. And then you've got the really nice little pin here that's just affixed in there. And that's a Swiss coat of arms. And it was basically part of like a travel souvenir pin hat. So like you would travel, as you would travel, you would obviously have to wear your hat, and then you would collect the pins and align them on your little rope that's on top. And that's like a green and a blue. And you can see the actual felting itself is in excellent condition. So there's no fading, no condition issues. And this Lux brand, so it's marked on the inside Lux. And the brand is actually Mazer's production, and that was in Germany. And right at the end, early 60s, what I read online was that was like the pinnacle of German hat making when it was still really going. And so they were really well known. And the Lux version basically is higher end felt blends that they used so that they would upkeep better. So it's a nicer, higher end felt hat. And yeah, it's a beautiful piece. And it's from Germany. So I'm just asking 44. They do go all over the place depending on the accoutrements, the beard, as well as the pin, generally about 60 to 70. So a really nice price. And everything is intact except, like I said, the band down here in the back. Up here, it's good. So yeah, and I didn't measure like the inside, but on the brim to the back is 11 inches long. So it does fit.
Awfully cute in it. I'm not going to lie. I think you're adorable. Now, we would get, I don't know where you would wear this around here.
Well, when I go to King Supers to get some meat, I'll go and get some meat. Yeah. Where's your elk? But
Dan was asking, is it Tyrolean? Do you know?
Tyrolean.
She said Steve has a hat like this, and they think it was Grandpa's.
That's cool. I don't know. Tyrolean, isn't that like what they made it with?
I don't know. Is it a type of leather?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Are you talking about this guy? Because I think it's a
turkey. That's a turkey beard.
No, it's not a turkey beard. They take it from alpine goats. This is hair from alpine goats from their neck area.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I could have sworn it was a turkey beard. My bad.
That's what I thought. And that's what the first thing they said is not a turkey or a bird beard. But yeah.
All right. To get groceries.
I got some glass for you.
What's funny is, no, I'm not going to go there. Never mind.
But it's a nice piece. If you like German pieces, or if you like have smoking men, you can display it hanging up on the wall, have your smoking men in front of it. It's just a really nice piece and in such good condition, I couldn't pass it up. So just $44 and made in Germany by Mazers or Misers. Misers probably, Mayser.
Misers. Okay.
All right. Nice. We'll bring that back for the recap. Thanks, guys.
It's really cute. Okay. So I am starting this item at $25. And look how cute this is. So we are in the season of time to start thinking about spring and all things spring. Thank goodness. It's staying light longer, and I am just loving it. It's just feeding my soul. Just that smidge more of daylight. I'm like, yes. So she is cute as she can be. She's made by Reuben. She dates to the 50s. And you can see she is precious. Now, I did a little touch up on her ear right there. And that is just because she had a rough spot on her ear. And I did touch up right here as well because that was a gnarly chip. So I touched it up with some white paint, put some glaze over it, called it a day. I think it's still drying just a little bit. But that way she's touched up and she doesn't have really any issues. But I'm letting you know I did do touch up on her. So she has cute little blue feet, and I love her bow right on her mouth. That is a manufacturer's error. That is not anything that has been done to her damage wise. And that's it. No chips or cracks. Otherwise, she is sporting her original foil tag made by Rubens, and she's made in Japan. So she's cute as she can be. She is going to come with this little matching hanky that's got an iris on it and some little like pink daisies. And it's really cute. And then I also stuck in here a white doily because I thought that was kind of fun for spring. So you're going to get the doily, which is round, and the little hanky. There's no issues with either one. But I thought they looked so cute in her. And of course, you can take them out and use them. Set her on the doily if you want to. But yeah, for $25, that is what you're getting. She is cute as she could be. And yeah, I like putting little things like this together too. I think her polka dot bow is kitschy and fantastic. And I love her little face. She's just so precious. So thank you, Kathy, so much for your bid. Thank you. Lord Sving. I don't know what's going on in the chat.
That's my new name with my hat. We're working on a new logo.
Yeah. David's Lord Svingenhammer. Okay. That's
awesome.
Kathy, I'm going to count this down for you, honey. If anybody else wants in, coming at 26, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end for Lord Spingenhammer. Oh, I needed a good laugh tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Wordsmith started it. I'm sure he did. Oh my God, you're killing me, you guys. Thank you so much, Kathy. Congratulations, sweetie. She's coming to you.
Congrats, Kathy. Oh, thank you, Laza. Thank you. Yeah, we needed a fresh look. Well, in my old logo, we did it a long time ago, and yeah, it was time. But I've got two items here. They're almost identical, but I'm choosing them just so that way if one person just wants one. These are beautiful pieces from 1953. They were sold in Casablanca, and they're handmade hammered brass, hand cut as well. And what I love about it is you've got that 3D effect going on, but you also have the gazelles jumping with the palm trees in the background. So it has a really cool vibe, very 50s. What's cool about these, and I've got two, I'm going to show you the two. They're basically identical as far as condition. Only thing that's different is this one here. You can see how it was hand cut a little bit straight right here. Otherwise, the rest is round, which does show how handmade they are in kind of brutalism fashion. But they kept the little tags on the back. So both of them have the tags. One came off, but I still have it.
Where did they get these?
And they wrote it down. Got in 1953 in Casablanca, Morocco.
Oh, how cool.
How
So
cool
they
is that?
actually traveled and brought these back from a trip.
They brought them back, and they do value about 70 to 80 in this size. You don't really find them as often as some of the other older brass pieces, but you can see how it's been hand pressed and then cut and then hammered, and then you have all the different textures that give that cool design.
Mm-hmm. I love knowing too that the people whose estate sale we went to, or you went to, that was the one you went to,
right?
David took these off the wall, and he really did. And we had scouted them out the day before, and I told David, I was like, if you can grab those, please do. I don't really know anything about them, but I think they're so beautiful, and I love the deer on them, and they gave me mid-century vibes. But then to actually have that confirmed by the note on the back, I was like, right, so cool.
Yeah, very cool. And so they grabbed them on their travels, and most likely used them as like plate chargers or something, but they had them hanging up on the wall next to their buffet. And they're in nice condition. I would say probably never polished. If polished, they definitely got any polish up. So you don't have like any of that white cakiness or anything, and you don't have any dings or bends. So they're in great condition for their age. They're 76 years old, almost 76, 74. And they measure right at 11.5-inch diameter. They also made smaller ones. The smaller ones go for about 30, 40. So I thought 32 is a good price on the 11.5-inch. Yes, Northern Africa has so many beautiful pieces, and 40s and 50s. I know travel was really big there, going to Morocco, Tunisia, and those kind of places. So really cool pieces of history, and imagining just being on a street market and finding these and grabbing one and putting it in your suitcase to bring all the way home. Way back when. So just 32 each, and I will bring them back for the recap.
Pretty sure they've only had one owner, and that was probably the person from the estate sale.
Absolutely.
Because who else would put a note on those,
Oh, absolutely.
Theirs. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, Zona. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Oh, I would love it.
Let's see here. Ooh, these are so cute. I love these. I forgot I had them. All right. So this is going to be for choice, and I'm starting the choice at 16. Okay. And first one up for choice is the golden egg, the one you always wanted and heard about from the nursery rhymes. It is a Bullicante golden egg, and it has like a 22 karat gold kind of fill in it with the bubbles, and then it goes all the way to the top. So it's just so beautiful. There's no scratches or issues. There's nothing written on the bottom, but look, you can actually see all the way through the bottom and see that controlled bubble of the Bullicante. Such a neat technique that they do with hand-blown glass. It is pretty darn spectacular. So that is going to be choice number 1, the golden Bullicante egg. Cute also for all of your spring displays as well. If you had some like little golden doves or golden like Freeman McFarland birds, wouldn't this be so too?
Yeah.
Yes, the bubbles look like pearls. Yeah, they're very iridescent and pretty. Second choice is going to be this little doodad. This is a 1950s Japan, and it has a little tag on the inside, which I thought was interesting. And it's an ashtray. It's got a little red whale, and you can see her eye and the accents on where you would put your cigarette are gold. And she's in really good shape. No chips or cracks or anything. She has like a little paint flaw right there, but it's not anything that really affects her. Marked on the bottom, this is the best part, 14 cents.
That's cool.
14 cents once upon a time. And most of the things from this estate sale, we scouted it out prior to David going, were 1950s. So I had a pretty good feeling that this is also a 50s ashtray. And I love that it's a whale. It's so cute. Now, if you don't want to use it as an ashtray, let me show you what I had it doing earlier. So cute. I put these little wooden eggs in it for Easter. These little bitty ones. Look.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm holding the eggs. Just so cute and great for display. Fun to if you like Tabakiana. These little whales are very collectible. We have also sold the same whale in a
Cast iron.
kind of like cast iron, right? Like metal.
Uh-huh.
And I want to say we had one of our own at one point, but I think we sold it. So really cute. That is going to be choice between the little whale ashtray or the beautiful golden Bullacante egg. Okay. So I'm going to start a countdown, you guys. Here we go. Yeah, for a bedside dish for your rings. That's a great idea, Holly. Him's got a sunburn. I'm going to start a countdown, friends. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you so much. Yes, love them. Cool pieces. Guys, hit those thumbs up. Everyone counts tonight. So thank you so much. And if you're new and you haven't subscribed, please do. That is much appreciated. And there's a bid in from Lisa. Thank you, girly. Zona, would you like the glass Bullacante egg or the little whale? Or you certainly can take both. You got the egg. All right, fantastic. If anybody wants to snag the whale, you just let me know. Thanks, guys. Congrats, Zona.
All right. I've got a couple of little guys, and I love both of them, really. I kind of think they look cool together, but you guys let me know what you think. This is a really nice little brutalist wire art piece, and it is done on like a shellacked coated tree bark piece. And it is nice and flat and smoothed out on the bottom. There's no signature, but it is obviously not just like a little project someone did. It's definitely nicely done. All the wires start down at the bottom, are twisted up, and then finished off into their own little branches, kind of like the giving tree or the money tree. But this is brutalist wire art. So really nice little piece that could sit on a shelf. I had this when I was just showing it off. I thought that looked really cool on here because you get that wire metal shelf and then wire art there.
Yeah,
but this shows nice on a little shelf, just a little accent piece. And I couldn't find anything like it online, not in this kind of quality.
I like the brand that it's on, and they've really intricately bent the wire into those teeny branches. That's beautiful.
Yeah, really nicely done. No dust on it. It's nice and clean. And then I also have another piece that is very, very high end. It is made in Sweden. I'm going to show you his little signature. And this is by Mats Johansson, Jonasson. I'm sorry, Jonasson. Okay, Mats Jonasson. And he signs his pieces like that. And then it is numbered 07. I wrote it down. 0283. So 0283 is what it says. It's kind of etched in, and that stands for the number, the catalog number of it, and it's the resting fawn. So they had a couple of different fawn pieces made in this nice crystal, and so this would have been from the early 70s for Glassbrook in Sweden. So Mats Jonasson did a lot of their pieces, a lot of their work. And this is one that's kind of like a block of ice, kind of like Blinko made. Pretty. And they have the texture on the backside, and it's embossed in. So you've got like a 3D effect. And it's a very hefty piece. And when you get these, you can find some of them without the signature and without the number. They aren't considered as sought after. For a collector, the signature and the number on the bottom really is what make them collectible. Wow. And there's no issues to the face of it. A lot of times there's a little impact condition issues, but nothing. It could definitely also be used as a bookend. If you have a spot to put a book right here, you could definitely enjoy it that way.
Beautiful.
Thank you, And this guy measures right at 5.5 by 5. And I'm sorry, 5 by 4. And then the tree is 5.5 by 5. And yeah, those are the two pieces I have for you this round. Thank you, Laza, so much. And let's count them down if anybody wants to get in. We're looking for 21, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And on the crystal piece, it's almost 2 pounds. So that gives you an idea of the size of it, heftiness of it. And to have that kind of clarity with that thick of glass is pretty incredible.
Yes, yeah, I love it.
Yeah. All right, Laza, there's our bid end. So Laza, let me know if you want our resting fawn or if you would like the wire tree. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Congratulations, Laza. I'm pretty sure I know. Yep, dear. Fantastic. Congratulations, girly.
Thank you.
I love that. All right. I am going to start these because they are on the rare toy side. I'm starting these at $20. And I can't believe we got into both of them, but it happened like that. So first up, this is a very, very rare squeak. You won't find her online. You probably won't find her anywhere else. She is made in Japan, and she is very scarce. All I know is I have never seen her before, and I'll probably never see her again. What makes her special is she has these little eyes, and they're red, and they shake. So she has like shaky eyes, which are really cool. And her squeak hole is actually on her side right here. And as you squeeze her, she passes air. Okay. But she doesn't have her squeak. So she is hard to find. And there is a symbol on her bottom that's next to Japan. Let me see if I can get you in on it. It's a little bird. Do you see it right there? So you see where it says made in Japan, and then to the upper left, it's not really focusing very well. There you go. But there's a little bird symbol. So I am not sure what brand she is, but what's cool is she does have a little turning head. So you can turn her head any direction you want her to look, which is so cute. And she is just precious. She has a little bit of paint wear right there on her cheek. But again, for her age, made by this company in Japan, she definitely is 50s. And she's nice and soft still too, which is great. So she has a little bit of markings on her back. I did not try to get that off just for fear that I would mess up her paint. So I'm going to leave that up to the buyer. But she's cute as she can be, in good shape. So that is going to be first choice on the rare toy side. Second choice, oh my gosh, this little guy. So this is a hard to find Easter Unlimited little ducky. And she has those snazzy, fabulous, look at those eyelashes. Good Lord. So cute. I've been to the lash bar. It was great. And she's got like little fuzzy head, fuzzy bod. And she is marked on the bottom, Easter Unlimited. And she's made, oh my God, it says Broadway, New York, blah, 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 and then made in Korea. So she also is old and very hard to find. These came in a white, a green, a yellow, a pink, and a blue. And there is a bunny that goes with her if you can find it. But the bunny is like $185 if you find the bunny that goes with these. It's super rare, even more than her. Yeah, they are very, very collectible Easter Unlimited toys. Now, she's a squeak, and she still has her squeaker. And I'm sorry if I upset anybody's puppy just now. But she's just cute as she can be. So little green chicken, she's got a little lace collar, and she is precious. So those are your choices. Again, these go for about $35. So I thought that was fair to start her at $20. And I've never seen her and I can't find another one, so I don't even know. She's amazing. So we're going to start a countdown, you guys. Here we go. We are at 20, looking for 21, and you can choose between the really rare little green Easter Unlimited ducky, or you can choose between this cute bunny with the bow. All right. 15, 14, 13, 12. Phyllis Diller chick. I love it. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Hi, guys. 5, 4, squeak, squeak, 3, 2, 1. Go Seahawks. Bid in.
Touchdown.
That is awesome. I'm so glad. My sister-in-law is going to be really, really happy tomorrow.
Yeah.
Karen, thank you so much for your bid, babe. There's Phantom of the Opera. Phantom of the Attic, Kathy. Which is a play on Phantom of the Opera. Okay, Kathy has first choice and Miss Karen has second choice. Thanks so much, guys, for your bids. So Kathy, let me know if you want bunny or chickie. And then Karen, same choice to you, sweetie. Thank you, friends, so much for your bids. You want them both. You got it. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Kathy. Thank you for your bid, Karen.
Awesome. All right. I've got some Tobacciana coming here. I have a beautiful ashtray. This is by Tiara Glass. And when I looked it up, this was first made in 1977, the year Sarah was born. How about that? So almost, I'm not going to say it. So it's a beautiful ashtray. I know. Throw this at me. It's a hefty one, and it has a really beautiful lotus flower right in the middle. And this is a cigar ashtray, but also a cigarette. So it has the smaller pieces, but also fits a cigar. So like if you have a cigar area or whatever, you can definitely display. And it's no impacts, no issues at all. I'm just going to spin it around. Sometimes with my light on, I can double check. But yeah, it's in just excellent condition. And the size of it is about 9.5 inches. So made in Indiana. And it kind of it really does resemble the Blinko pieces as far as the thickness, but they never made a piece that actually had like the scalloped edges like this. So it's a nice thick ashtray that can be used for a trinket dish and other things, and can also be displayed because I do love that design of the flower. And then I also have this, which I was super excited about this. It is a working tabletop lighter from the 1950s. And here we go. We'll flip this around here. It's made by Coppercraft. If it'll come in, still has its original tag, Coppercraft Guild in Taunton, Massachusetts. And an old tag here that can come off. I just didn't want to mess up this one here. But you've got the two tones. So you've got like the brass and then the copper for the tabletop lighter. The piece itself, I don't think it was ever used because when I opened it up, it's so hard to get it out. There we go. So when you pop it out, it didn't look like it was too bad. I did open it up and put some fuel in it to test it. It has a brand new flint and wick, which I did not put in. So I do think it was probably unused. So nice condition. It will come usable right away. So I thought they were kind of cool together as far as like if you have a coffee table that you display with an ashtray and you set your little lighter next to it. It just has a nice appeal to it. And like I said, it's a nice working lighter from 1950s, which I find pretty impressive. So love the copper with the blue. And the blue is called Horizon Blue. So Tiara Glass calls it Horizon Blue, but it reminds me of like the L.E. Smith blue, the Blue Neek type of color. So thank you, Ann Demkin. I see your bid. And we're going to start our countdown. I'm going to just show these in my hands so we don't have any drops. And looking for 23, looking for 23 for the lighter or the ashtray. Thank you, Anne, for your bid. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Very fancy.
Love it.
Little ball feet.
I love that. Those are so cool. What a nice set together. That's really pretty.
Isn't that pretty together?
Yeah, looks great.
No pressure, of course.
Yes. There's the bid in from
and just let me know if you want to light the fire or if you want to put out the ashes. Okay, I got you, Ann. Thank you so much. and we will bring the lighter back for recap.
Fantastic. All righty. I'm going to do some quick claims really fast. Quick claims to keep it. What? Oh, that was one of my eggs. Don't worry, nothing broke. Okay. Let me find these. Here we go. So, I'm doing these 2 items for quick claims. First up, I have a Fire King mixing bowl, and I will tell you, this has been used for mixing. Exactly what it was intended for. Therefore, it does have, I'm going to show you right there. It's got some damage on the bottom, and the inside is worn and scratched. That being said, the outside display is great. So if you're buying this as like a workhorse bowl to use, it's been used, use it. But it displays great. Like, you can't see the chips at the bottom. The inside, depending on how you display it, if you're just adding it to your mixing set, you're good to go. It is pretty. It's the smallest jadeite swirl mixer. It's the 7-inch, and it is so pretty. I actually own this entire set myself. It's up on the top of our cabinets. I love it. Love my jadeite. So that's going to be choice number 1 with a quick claim. Choice number 2 is going to be this beautiful set of pastel dishes. And these are Hazel Atlas. They are in like perfect condition. Very, very shiny. You get the pale butter yellow. You get this yummy kind of carnation pink. And again, look how shiny and gorgeous. No issues on these chips, cracks, or anything. Not even really any paint loss. Like, they are so nice. This one is a turquoise blue, just great. And you are going to get either all 3 of these. Uh-oh, watch out, Brie.
These are quick claims.
These are quick claims. You're going to get all 3 of these, or you are going to get the bowl for $20. Quick claim, letter J. Letter J. $20. You can take the bowl, or you can take the set of bowls. Okay. So letter J. Okay, Gail says, looking for one of those with a handle and a spout. You know, Bree sold one. Bree is, her next live sale is, I think, what is it, Bree? February 12th? Something like that. And she had one. So we will be on the look. Bree, we're looking for a spout bowl for Kathy. All right. And the first person is Bree. Bree, do you want the jadeite or the pastel, sweetheart? Let me know. I knew what you meant. You're fine. And then Kathy, let me know behind Bree. If Kathy passes, we will go. That's okay. We will go to Zona. All right. Yes. Yes. Okay. So Bree's going to take the pastels for 20. You got it, babe. And then Kathy, do you want the little workhorse jadeite? She's as is, but she's got lots of life. We can't pass
a lot of life left.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on Super Bowl Sunday and listening and just being our chat. Thank you for being our friends. So, all right, Kathy, let me know if this is what you were going for at all. If not, you can just say pass. And then Zona, you will have a chance at this if Kathy passes. Okay. So thank you so much, Bree, and thank you so much, Kathy, and possibly Zona. All right. Congratulations, ladies. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yes, Kathy was the one that got it at Bree's sale. That's right. That's right. So, and thank you guys for supporting Bree too. I'm so happy she's over here on the tube with us. So,
Bree's on the lookout.
Awesome.
Right on. So yeah, Kathy, let us know about the Fire King, and then we'll ask Martha. I do have a quick claim, and I'm going to start showing some of the littles that I did collect this weekend. And I'm going to be quick claiming them each. So this one is a little handmade cup, and there's no signature or anything on it. It is a nice, like a red clay type of cup. And the fact that they had it held in their miniature shelf, I felt like there was some significance. So I thought it was a cool get. And there's no damage to it at all. I also have this really cool Inca style water pitcher. Would be a nice native little miniature, and you've got the little spout right here. No signature or markings on those, but just nice little guys. And then I've got a little bird, a little Tanola style quail, and he's
Cute.
about an inch and a quarter, so very small. And that hand painting is quite the deal to do on those small pieces. So I think that's quite the talent. So those three are what I'm doing for quick claims, just $8 each. So just put in the letter P for pottery, nice little earthware type of pieces. $8 each, letter P, and you can either get a cup, the water pitcher, or our little pheasant or quail.
Okay, those are precious.
Aren't they neat? Thank you, Kelly. Let me know which one or ones you want. I love collecting any of these kinds of things I can find.
Yeah.
So just let me know, Kelly. We'll go bird, pitcher, cup, just to keep it simple.
They look great together. And I think those were together in the miniature shelf at the estate sale. Yeah.
They were. Yeah. They were. They display nice in a little shelf. They have just enough color to them. So yeah, this guy is 1 1/4 inch. This guy is 2 inches tall and about 1 1/2. Okay, so I've got you for the water pitcher and the bird, Kelly. Thank you so much. And I will bring this guy back for the recap. Thanks.
Oh my gosh, Kathy, me too. Jadeite in red, I love. What is that? It's that mint green and the red together and the same way. It's so good. Oh, Wordsmith, you're the best. Right. Thank you.
And Zona, let me know if you were wanting this little guy that's left for 8. Thank you.
Okay, I am going to go on to my next round. If I can find it, where did it go? Okay, these are going to be quick claims. They are super duper cute, and they're similar but different. So, and they match. They look like super good together. So, these are little egg holders. I'll show you this one first. It is a little chicken. And I put some of these little hand-painted European eggs in instead of like a whole egg. I just put the little eggs in there, and I will send these with them because I just think it's cute. So you'll get the little 3 wooden eggs in there, and you can see their little flower on the wheels, and the back side does not have as much paint as the front side, but no chips or cracks or damage or anything. And these are marked on the bottom, made in Japan. So they do date to the 1950s. So cute. Little chicken is number 1. And then we have rooster is number 2. And he matches the little chicken with the green and yellow. And then you're also going to get 3 of the hand painted little European eggs in here as well. They are cute as they can be, and there's no chips or cracks or anything. If you prefer your chicken be white, you can turn it to that side, or if you like your green and yellow chicken, you can go that side. And these are quick claims for $14. Put in the letter C. Letter C, and you can choose baby chicken or daddy chicken. Baby chicken or daddy chicken, letter C, as in Coleman. And $14, and you get the little eggs that come inside. Okay, so you're going to get all of the little eggy weggies too. Elaine, let me know if you want big daddy chicken or baby chicken, or you can certainly take both. They look adorable together. Thank you so much. And if anybody else is in on these, letter C, $14. All right, and Elaine, if you want them both, you certainly can take them. All right, you can take Big Daddy. You've got it. Elena's taking Big Daddy. So if anybody wants a wee chickie fur, then you can have little chickie and the eggs. All right, 14 on little chicken and the wooden eggs, letter C. Thank you so much, Elaine. Congrats.
Congrats, Elaine. Yay. All right. Let's keep up with these quick claims. I got some fun ones here. These are straight from that estate sale. They had such a collection of miniatures. They were all a little different. So definitely collections from their travels. We have pewter pieces, older pewter, no markings on any of them, and they're in nice condition. So this one, we've got our lazy little donkey, or we can call him a jackass, whatever you want to call him. But he's a cute little guy, and his little face, he's just like, look at his eyes, just kind of dazed and confused. But he's got his little ears going to the side. And then we also have a little ram or a mountain goat, billy goat. Thank you, Peter. And he's got that little smile, and these are known for having like happy little smiley faces. I love this guy. And these can also be used like, depending on your zodiac sign on those. And then these little guys I'm grouping into because the smaller ones are just as valuable.
I love this one.
Especially this little guy. This guy is pretty valuable. A little wormy, and he's got his little smile, and they do stand up, no marking on them. And then, of course, this is the only one that's a little different, more of a shiny type of pewter. And there we go. He's a little squirrel holding his nut. I got my nut, guys. So they're so cute. 3/4 of an inch on the worm and the little squirrel. And then this guy is about 2 1/4, and our ram is 1 3/4. So they're all a little bit different size. But I was just asking $7 each. Just put in the letter P for pewter, just $7 each. And they're great little gifts, but also fun littles for the shelf. And they have personality. Look at those little faces.
Shelves, yes.
Aren't those so fun?
I love them. The little worm and the donkey, those are everything. Yeah, I would squirrel too.
Yeah, a squirrel does not like to stand up as much. I think it's because of how big a nut he's got. So, Ann, let me know which one or ones. Hey, Forest Paws. And I see Forest Paws and Karen Case. So,
like it.
Set him next. You want to stand right over here? He's going to stand next to the ram.
So just let us know what you want.
What you want. Thank you guys so much.
And Forest Paws, Karen, and Zona. Okay. Donkey and Worm.
Got Donkey and Worm out for you. Thank you, Ann.
Got it, girl.
This little pair here. We've got the squirrel with his nut. And then we've got our ram. No worries, Forest Paws. Thank you. And then Karen, let me know. And then Zona.
Karen and Zona. Okay. No worries. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. And yeah, I'll just watch the comments. All right. Thank you, guys. Okay, Karen, I got you for our little squirrel. And if anybody was interested in our happy little ram, let me know.
Awesome. Okay, so beautiful find. Estate sale. Again, I love estate sales. Usually because the vintage is in pretty good condition for the most part. Hippie, Gigi is taking the goat. Thank you so much. So I got into, I love these jewelry caskets, and they are beautiful. I've sold a lot of these over the years. This one is in great shape, and it's a little different than some of the ones I've sold. I'm starting this one at 32, and you're going to get all the contents inside too. So it's got these great little Hollywood Regency style feet, and you can see the ormalu, and it's been brushed with kind of a pinkish white. It's really more.
I got you.
Pinkish white. It's been brushed with like a pinkish kind of white overcast over the metal. And at first I just thought it was dusty. And then I dusted it and I'm like, oh, that's supposed to be like that. So what's great is it still says 24 karat gold finish on the top of the bevel box. There is just a little like rusty, and I'm not sure if that will actually come off. I didn't try. But there's just a little patina right there on that side of the lid. It is right there. It is an oval, and as you can see, the glass is beveled. Now, inside, I put 3 different stones and a necklace in here for you. So you're going to get a desert rose, a clear quartz, and that is a lapis lazuli. And let me show you. It's polished. It's beautiful. It's blue. So you're going to get the lapis lazuli, really pretty little stone, a nice little quartz stone. I love decorating with natural materials too. I put a lot of the crystals in my plants, and they look so pretty. And then this is a little desert rose. Now, I'm telling you about the desert rose. This is supposed to represent clarity of thought. And these are very plentiful out here where we live here in Colorado. They're beautiful. And then the lapis lazuli represents wisdom and truth. And then you've got your master cleansing stone, which is your clear quartzite. Now, the necklace, and so those three are there. The necklace that I included is a little piece of turquoise. And this is so pretty. I remember coming out here to Colorado as a kid and getting an aspen leaf that was put in gold as a souvenir. And I got a little piece of turquoise as a necklace as a kid. So how about that, right? Just total blast from my past. So this is on a sweet little chain. The chain is adjustable too for your neck, and I think it'll go anywhere from 16 to 20 inches. And it is beautiful. So you're going to get the turquoise necklace, and you're going to get the 3 stones and the jewelry casket all together because I like making little bundles. It makes me happy. So Zona is in at 32. Thank you so much. If anybody else wants in on the stones and the necklace, go ahead and put a bid in. Otherwise, we're starting a countdown. Thank you so much, Zona. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And I love the bevel glass. And again, you can put whatever you want in here. You guys know these are so nice to display brooches, jewelry, stones, whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
There it is with nothing in it. So really pretty and nice and clean. Thank you, Lisa. Zona, coming to you. Congratulations, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Congrats, Zona.
Yay.
Yeah. All right. More quick claims coming. And I've got some miniatures. We're going to take advantage of our shelf here, just so that way I don't drop stuff everywhere. And I'm going to show you each one. I've got 6 different choices here, and they're all quick claims we have, and they're all little brass dollhouse minis. I don't know the scale, but tiny, whatever that would be. So we've got a little working stroller with moving little wheels. They do rotate. That is one. And then number 2, we have another piece, and it's like a wash tub with a little turning little handle over here. So little moving pieces on that as well. These are all going to be individual claims. And then this one here, I believe it's technically like a phone, but it just has the bar that sits on here. It could also be considered a weight. So I could not find for sure what it is, but it's a 2-piecer, and it sits nicely, nice, kind of like a stamp weight. And then we also, eye socket size. And then we've got the phonograph, and it does have the moving top here, so it can sit on the record player.
That's so cool.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah, I love it.
So we'll put him right here. And then we also have a little sewing machine, and it's nice and chunky, has quite a bit of girth to the brass itself. We've got our little sewing machine. And then this is going to be a twofer. So these are coming together. You've got a little teapot and a little coffee pot.
Oh my God, those are so cute.
I thought you might as well keep them together. So those 2 come together.
Love it.
Yeah. So those are all the choices right there. So you've got the 2 pots, you've got the sewing machine, the phonograph, the wash tub, or the stroller, and they're just going to be $6 each. Claim with the letter B for brass or Brad, and you can get any of these little dollhouse minis, and they are vintage. It's just $6 each. Letter B.
Letter B.
And they're fun to fill in.
Yes, they're so fun. Gail is in. Gail, which one or ones would you like? Just let us know. If anybody else wants to grab these, letter B, $6.
Letter B, $6. Nice metal brass. Dollhouse. Everything I could find said phone, but also I found one that said a stamp weight, but I could not tell for sure. But it's got the little bar that comes off.
Oh, that's cool. Does look like
yeah.
Weird.
Oh, resting piece. Get back on there. Fun to play with. So yeah, Gail, let me know which one or ones you want. Stroller, sewing machine, record player. Okay, got you for stroller, sewing machine, and record player. So then these are the ones we have left at $6 each. The 2 little pots come together. So each window is $6 each if anybody wanted anything else. Thank you, guys.
Fantastic.
No worries, man. Get some good sleep.
Thank you for being here, sweetie. Get some good rest.
Thank
Hi,
you, guys.
Holly Berry. How you doing, honey? Seahawks won. Fantastic. Congratulations, fans and team. That's who we were hoping would win. So that is just fantastic. That is great. Okay, I've got another quick claim for you guys. And these little guys are so stinking cute. And one of my eggs I lost. Hold on. There she is. All right. So these are going to be quick claims. And flocked bunny. Am I losing my mind? Where did I put this other one? Hold on just a second. I've misplaced an egg. Okay, here we go. All right. So let me show you what we've got. Quick claims on these. First up, this is a Joseph original bunny, and it has the sweetest little eyes you've ever seen. I love the Joseph Originals little flocked figurines because they gave him the most realistic eyes with little pupils and irises. They're so cute. So cute. So Joseph Originals bunny is not very big. Him's just a little guy. Boop, 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 like 2.5-ish, almost 3, kind of like in between 2.5 and 3. And just the bare remnants of the Joseph Original sticker on the bottom. But we know this bunny is Joseph's. So cutie pie, choice 1. Choice number 2 is one that looks kind of the same, but this is a Hallmark bunny, and she is flocked. And she has the cutest kind of blush coloring. That's what all of this is. That's not dirt. That is blush. And you can see she's got a little blush on her nose, blush on her paws, blush on the front of her little haunches. And she is made by Hallmark 1982. Look at that precious face. Again, looks so cute with my little Joseph guy. They're just little peas in a pod. So choice 2 is the Hallmark bunny. And then choice number 3 is such a fun piece. This is a little egg. It is made in Switzerland, and it's a 10 egg, and there's a little bitty surprise inside. Let me show you.
Awesome.
If I can get it open with my nails. Oh my God. It's like, what did I do? Oh my gosh. Hold on, guys.
Reminds me of those little eggs that Putty used to come in.
Yeah, I'm like beating it now. I'm like, open. Okay, there we go. So inside our egg, I have put a little, this thing is hilarious. I put a little chicken, and this little chicken, look at these.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. That was me on Monday for my prep. For my, that was me Monday. Yeah. Oh my God. Look at that. So little bird, it's a little vintage chenille bird, and she has a little hat on, and she's got little plastic feet. So she is gonna come inside this little metal egg. It's got some worn patina, and I'm gonna shove her back in there. So those are your choices, and these are going to be quick claims, all of them for $9 each, letter B for bunny. And you can take Joseph bunny, Hallmark bunny, or door number 3 with the egg and this little weirdo. Okay. Kathy Burley, let me know which one or ones you would like. And just say egg, white bunny, brown bunny. Awesome. I love it. Look at this thing. It is hilarious. I don't even know what to say. Look at the lips. These little crude, like chenille things crack me up. Okay. Yeah. Phantom said all 3. She's going to take them all. Thank you, Kathy. They are all coming to you. Congratulations. And thank you, Mary, as well, for the claims. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, let's do some more minis. I have these little guys. They don't have like moving parts as much, so I was pricing these a little bit lower than the last. So I've got a little iron, kind of like in this form of one of the sad irons. I have a watering can or a little pitcher that does have its little top that comes off. So that's kind of fun for the kiddos. And then we have just a nice watering can for the plants, which is cool. It doesn't work. And then we've got a little pot, big pot for your lobsters and such for Barbie. And it does have its lid. So fun little pieces to, if you have dollhouse stuff or if you like your littles, They're great in your little shelf. So these are all going to be just $5 each with the letter D for David. $5 each, letter D for David, and they're about 1 inch to a 3/4 inch in size. So $5 each with the letter D, and you can have these nice little brass pieces for your miniatures. Also fun to put with like your little Kitsch pieces too. Give one of your little Kitsch dolls a little picture or something.
Oh, those are fun. I like all the little minis. You got a great mini score this week for sure.
Yeah, a really fun little set. So $5 each. We've got the big pot with lid, the watering can, the pitcher, pitcher or server with the lid, and then we've got the iron.
The sad iron.
The sad iron. He's so sad. So just $5 each. Thank you guys.
Awesome. All righty. Next up for me, more quick claims. And we are going to choose between 2 items. This adorable little gunned blue-eyed bunny. And he is precious good for Valentine's Day or Easter. I love the little red stripy ears. They're kind of bendy. He has a little felt blue beret and is just precious. So that is going to be choice number 1. No issues. And I believe that's his original bow. Choice number 2 is a 1958 Mobley dog squeak in really, really good shape. You can see right down here, it says Edward Mobley, 1958 from the Sun Rubber Plastics. So Mobley was famous for his squeaky designs. They are among some of the more collectible and valuable squeaks. And little guy does squeak. And when you pull, like if you squeeze his tummy, his little paw moves, which I think is darling. So he's in just really good shape for a Mobley of this age. And so is Bunny. Bunny is more like 70s, 60s, and this guy is 50s. So these are going to be quick claims. You can take Doggy or Bunny for $15. And that's going to be letter D. Letter D for $15. You can take Bunny or Doggy. So cute. Thank you so much, Kathy Burley. Let me know what you're going for. Congratulations. Just darling. So Bunny or Doggy. And then if anybody else wants to get in on this deal, $15 each. Put in the letter D. All right, you're taking the little doggy, coming to Kathy. You got it, Kathy. Thanks, doll. If anybody wants our little gun bunny, cute as can be, let me know. Letter D, $15. Thank you, Holly Parker. Great reminder.
Yes. Thank you. If you don't mind giving that big thumbs up, we so appreciate it. I've got some more minis, and they are all quick claims. So we'll quickly go through them. And the first is this beautiful porcelain bisque piece. It is a nice tall vase with a floral design on the front. It doesn't have anything. Okay, someone get it. And it doesn't have any marking on the bottom. It will be coming with these 4 long flower pins that display in it nicely. So I'm pretty sure it's gone, hopefully. So that is your first one in the get. Hope you got it. We also have this For You little pot. These were made very collectible, and you put a little something in there so that you can gift it. Yes, thank you. And this is made in West Germany. And yeah. Divert your eyes. So this little guy has never been written on, but he's got the little fruits and veggies on him. And then I also have our little Ben Franklin green glass bottle. I did clean out a bunch of stuff that was in here. It was pretty weird. And then a little red clay type of pottery pot with little faux flowers or roses in it. So really cute. Oh, cool. Did you see?
Oh, Laza, I did not, sweetheart. It got filtered from the Slayer. Okay, we got it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I got you.
That was fun. So here, I'm going to just set them up here so I don't drop them everywhere. But we've got these little guys for choice, glass and fun little ceramics, and they are $5 each. Just put in the letter S for Slayer. S for Slayer, and they're $5 each. Yeah, beautiful little pieces for your little miniature shelf.
It's the stupidest username I've ever heard.
It is. All right. So, bye, my littles.
I'm sorry, I got a good laugh out of it. I don't even care. Yeah.
That's hilarious. All right. So, $5 each. If any interest, I'm not seeing any. So just
Sorry,
let
David.
me know.
I love the little green bottle. My Mimi used to collect those little tiny green bottles, and she would put them in her windowsill.
Yeah.
So sweet.
So cute. So,
how much again, sweetie?
$5 each.
$5 each on the miniatures for your mini shelf.
Yep.
He did,
Right.
yes, for sure. For
I think that's what it was, Lassa.
I'm sorry, not sorry. Okay. David, could you show the Afghan for me, honey, please? Please, oh pleasekins.
Okay, let me move my.
I'm going to talk about it.
I gotta move some of this.
And I'm starting this at 28. And it's so pretty. It's big, y'all. It's big. This is the big one. If you're looking for like something that might throw over your king bed, this is a big boy.
Oh, and Sarah, I did measure it. It's pretty much square. I think it was like 96 by 96.
Yeah, it's a big one.
So sorry, it took me a minute. It's so big.
So it's usually call these like leftover granny squares because they are using up all the leftover quilt. This one is nice, big, large granny squares, and it's got the best springy colors. I could not pass this up. It is gorgeous. I'm starting it at 28, and it's 96 by 96. And baby, if you can just show every patchwork. I love that pink and blue. Oh, and the peach and blue. And it's got a kick of orange and green. And then they tied it in with peach and green. And then look at all of the rainbows. Oh, I love it. This is also in what I would consider for an acrylic Afghan, really excellent shape. It has no pilling. This is an estate find. I think it's been kept in grandma's cedar chest for a million years. And the edging on this too is like so good. It's all done in pink. Yeah, it's really, really nicely done. Took somebody forever because it's huge. Mm-hmm. It's humongous. It's a big one. Look at David getting cozy on the couch back there.
It's so big.
It's big.
It's just so big. But yeah, it goes real big. But yeah, it's nice and comfy.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, I love it. I like the colors. And I love a good granny square. Look how big the granny squares are, though. Aren't they fantastic? And it ties, crazily enough, with all the colors, it ties it all back together. So
yeah.
Holly Berry's in at 28. I don't blame you, Holly. It's a good one. And again, if you're wondering what size, 96 by 96. So if you have a queen, it's going to be more than ample. If you have a king, it's going to be probably like, it'll still hang over on the edges. Yeah. So it's pretty sweet. Hi, Janking Data Girl. Welcome in, sweetie. Hi, John. Welcome in. Is that the Limu Emu Doug on David's shirt? He kind of looks like him, but I'm not sure who it is, honestly. I just thought it was hilarious. I bought it on Etsy. Yeah, I bought that shirt on Etsy for David like years ago. I don't even remember. Yeah. So Holly Berry's at 28. Let's count it down. Here we go. If you want to get in on it, come in at 29. 15. Hi, John. Thanks for being here, friend. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you so much, Holly Parker, for filling in for Lisa. I know she went to bed. Lisa, good night. If you're still here, good night.
She's big.
It's big.
Hefty.
Yeah. So good. So good. All right. One of my mods, if you just want to throw down bid end, there it is. Thank you, Holly. So Holly Berry, congratulations. It's going to you.
All right. Congrats.
We love to sell vintage towels. I love vintage towels. All right. That went to Holly Berry.
Nice. All right, where am I? Oh, I'm on this. Oh, I've got a couple of little pieces that I was quick claiming. And these are older mixed metal pieces. I do think they're most likely from either Africa or India. And they're pretty worn. So I think they have been used as a lot of those pieces are used to like kind of rub and just hold on to. We've got our little hippo, and you can see no eyes. His nose is kind of there, very primitive looking, kind of a mixed metal and very raw looking. So very neat little guy.
Yeah.
He kind of has a little bit of a tail going on too, but just different. Almost, he's a whatchamacallit. So and then this little elephant, I loved him, and his little husks aren't there anymore. I think they've been gone for quite a while. Kind of looks like a little baby growing his little husks out. But I love that you've got a little metal, like a wire brush type of metal tail.
Oh,
So I've never seen that. Isn't that neat? And look at how crude like the trunk is. It's just like really different. Very it's not like mass produced, basically.
No, he looks really old.
Very handmade. So I'm just quick claiming these at $10 each. Just put in the letter B for brass. And they are very nice pieces, very collectible and primitive.
They are. The hippo with no eyes is terrifying. But I like him. Like, yeah.
Yeah, different. Very different little pieces.
Yeah, those are cool.
And they're about like 2.5 inches and then 2 inches here. So Susan, let me know if you want our little hippo or if you were wanting our baby elephant. Really cute. And then he's got a little tail butt.
Little tail butt.
Or our hippo.
Cute.
Yep, yes, up for good luck, correct?
Great, Ryan, I love it. Jackie and Lori. Hi, sweet
Jackie and Lori.
I miss you guys too.
Wonderful
Thank you for stopping in. It is so wonderful to see your faces. Hello, both of you. We love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Boo Boo. Congratulations, sweetie. Okay, I have a quick claim, and the winner of the quick claim is going to win this rabbit. So whoever gets the quick claim first is going to get this rabbit. He is a little vintage kitschy flocked bunny, and he's on a pick, still plastic and everything. Once upon a time, made in Hong Kong. We love this kitschy stuff. So the winner of this round is getting the bunny. Okay. So here are, sorry guys, bear with me. I'm looking for my little balancing thingamajigger. I don't know where my paper went.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. I'll just do it. I'll use this little thing that you gave me a long time ago. So this is your first choice. It is going to be these eggs, and cottage core is super duper in right now. And cottage core is kind of a mix between like primitive and farmhouse. This one is kind of a light, and these are hand turned, hand dyed eggs. That is so loud and obnoxious. I'm sorry. It looks like that was, I could actually see that when it was an ambulance. So you're going to get, looks like this one is kind of a greenish. And I love the neutrals on these. Again, very farmhouse chic, very shabby chic, cottage core. This one is a natural egg. And I love that you can see the wood grain in it. And they do have flat little bottoms by the way. Oh, but the great thing is they break.
That's right.
Here's blue. Here's like a nice dark kind of robiny egg blue. And then this one is kind of like a lavender. Really pretty. Like a lavender. So this set of 4 turned eggs, great for any Easter display. They are from an estate sale, and I do believe they are vintage because they're hand dyed, hand turned eggs. So you're going to get all 4 of those as the first choice in a quick claim. No. Oh my God. I think I lost one in my desk. Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah, there he is. Okay. So those 4. And then the second choice is going to be these 2. So this first one is definitely giving me like Russian hand painted Matryoshka doll vibes, except it's an egg. But look how beautifully, that's all hand painted. Beautifully done, little daisies. And these are so nice for all of your egg cups too, to put in spring displays. And then coming with this one is this little egg, and it is a European style Pysanka egg. It is all hand painted and hand dyed as well. So you're going to get these two, or you're going to get the cottage core 4, and whoever gets the first choice is going to get the bunny. Okay. So these are going to be quick claims for $14. You can choose set of 4, set of 2. Just say what you want. Set of 4, set of 2.
Awesome.
Set of 4 or set of 2. $14, and just put in set of 4 or set of 2, or you can put both. And the first person will get the bunny. Okay.
Don't forget the bunny.
$14, set of 2 or set of 4. Just let me know, and you'll get the flocked bunny. All awesome. Right. I don't see any takers, guys. If you want them, let me know. Just say set of 2 or set of 4. You got it, Kathy. You can take the 4. They are yours. And Kathy, you are going to get that cute flocked bunny. So thank you, Kathy. And then if anybody wanted my European Pysanka or the little hand-painted daisy egg, 14 for the 2. Thank you so much.
Cool.
Congratulations.
All right. That was it, yeah.
I think that was it. Was that it?
Yeah, I think we're at our recap.
Okay.
So let's have some fun with the recap. So yeah, we're going to show you what we got left and tell you the price. Just claim it by naming the item and the price that we are asking. So thank you, Holly. And first off, I've got this really beautiful late 50s, early 60s Miser's production German hat. And it is a travel hat with our little Gamsbart and the Swiss pin here. I was asking 42. I will do 42 on that. Just put in hat 42. And it is a very nice collectible hat in great condition with the high-end felt blends. So just 42 hat. And, oh, I have for $20 this really nice piece. It is from the 50s, Copper Craft Guild from Massachusetts, and it is a working table lighter. Works just fine. It will show up working. You just have to put more fuel in it when it does run out. So just $20 lighter. And, oh, I have this guy for $20 as well. This really nice brutalist wire art. You've got the twisted wire making that just really beautiful tree. And it is on actual tree bark and set in very nicely. And it does sit nice and balanced. So just put in tree 20 if you are interested. And then I had these. I would do $30 on these. But they do go up into the 50s to 70s on eBay. I have 2 available, and they both will come with a marking that was on the back by the original owners. They bought them in 1953 in Casablanca, Morocco. And I have 2 available for $30 each. So just, and you've got the gazelles frolicking with the trees in the background, the palm trees. So those are $30 each. Just put in plate 30 and I'll know what you're talking about.
Well, that's a great.
Oh, wow. We just need 7 more.
7 more. We're so close, friends. Yes.
I also have from my own collection a fun license plate from Missouri from 1971. It's a trailer license plate. I'll take $12 on that. $12. Just put in Missouri. 12. And I had this really cool pressed flower arrangement in the frame. Nice, clean condition, ready to hang. And you've got the bean pods and all the wildflowers in there, making just a really beautiful springy type of wall hanging. $15 on that. So just put in 15 picture or frame. Gorgeous. Yes. Yay, Missouri. I love it.
I'm a Missouri girl too, Holly. Yep. Yeah. Born and raised.
I also have this little shelf. It's a 15.5 by 12. And you have, I believe it's 22 little slots. and that is $20. I'll do $20 on that, and that would be for the shelf. And then I'm just going to pop these all in here just to show them real quick. We've got all of these guys left, and I will take. Oh no, I got to go the other way. Sorry. We got to turn it this way. So we've got the hippo, we've got all these little faces, all this stuff going on. I was actually thinking, okay, Nicole, I got you for the shelf. Thank you so much. I was actually thinking about keeping it myself for a second there, but all of the pieces are available for $5 each. I'll just hold this up for a minute. If anybody wants any of these littles, obviously, Nicole, if you need something that's in this shelf, that would probably be handy for you. But all of these are going to be $5 each.
Oh, that's a great way to recap those, babe. I love it.
Just
Look at you filling in your shelf.
Yeah. Well, and I just want to make sure we can find a home for all these guys.
Nicole got the shelf at 20, so congratulations, Nicole.
Congrats, Nicole.
And if anybody wants any of the little chachis, $5 each, just let us know which one. Did you drop one?
Sort of, but it's okay. So yeah, these are all the littles that are available. All you have to do is just look at the item and just type it in the comments, or if you want me to show it again, I can show it. But we'll go on over to Sarah.
Awesome.
All these little guys, $5 each.
Very cool. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. All righty. I had this Rimple Lammy left. I had two. Somebody claimed one. This is the other one. And this would be 15, made by Diamond Point Industries Ceramics to mimic the Rimple squeaky lamps that were so popular at the time. This is 1950s, and she is just cute as she can be. Yeah, no issues or anything. So put in 15 Lammy. Okay, I see you, Vuvu. Thank you, doll. 15 Lammy is going to the Vuvs. Okay, thank you, Vuvu. And then I had my Granny Core lot of 2 I will do for 12. If you would like, this is a European Pasanka hand-painted egg, as well as the daisy egg. So if you want both of those, just say eggs 12. All right, and you can take them. Oh, and I had 2 things I forgot to show, so I'm just going to show you now. And I was going to quick claim these for $9 each. They are on little bases, and they are wooden little bunnies. They have millinery flowers popping out of their grass, and they would be $9 each. So claim $9 red bunny or $9 blue bunny. And they do have ornament hangers. If you want to hang them on your Easter tree, you certainly can. Or you can just leave them because they will sit because their little bottoms are flat. So say $9 red bunny, $9 blue bunny. They're so cute. Okay, Nicole, I'm putting you down for those Granny Core eggs. Thank you, Nicole.
And then Kathy Burley's in at 9 for that last item you showed.
Perfect. Kathy, do you want red or blue, sweetheart? Let me know. Red or blue on your bunny?
Blue.
You got it. Wood bunny.
Just 2 more thumbs up, guys.
Blue. Oh, we're so close. Blue bow wood bunny for, and that was Kathy Burley, right? Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Kathy. I have got you down for wooden bunny for 9. I also had this little red whale ashtray I'll do for 15. 15 if anybody wants the red whale. Really cool. Made in Japan. Sticker inside. Great shape on this little guy, 1950s. So 15 whale ashtray.
Nice.
And oh, baby chicken. Where did he go? Here he is. This little guy is precious. $14 baby chicken with the little European painted wooden eggs in an egg cup. And a regular egg size will fit in there, and it's just so cute. So $14 on this little guy, and I will send him with the little European wooden eggs. So just say 14 green chicken. And I think that's it. I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Yeah, that's everything for me. So I pretty much sold out, guys. Thank you so much.
Right on.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. 2 more thumbs needed to hit the 100 mark. We are intensely close, and that'll probably happen on the replay. So thank you to whoever makes the final 2 thumbs up to get to 100. Thank you to all of you showing up on Super Bowl Sunday. I know it's a fun night of entertainment. You had lots of other places to be, and you were here with us. So thank you so much. Thank you, Laura. It was a good one, right? It was so good. So, we're at 100. Yay, Brad. Thank you for letting us know we're at 101.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. We did it. That's right, chat. We did it. Thank you for being family to us. Thank you for being our friends. Thank you for showing up. And thank you for supporting small business during weird freaking times.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're really intensely grateful for all of you. And Lori and Jackie, we love you guys. Thank you for popping in.
Thank you for being here.
Great to see your faces. Thank you for everybody that purchased something. Invoices will go out tomorrow. I know we didn't have our sale Wednesday night, so you'll get an invoice tomorrow. And then this Wednesday, I think we're going to pick back up on ephemera. So, and I'll probably do like a little bit of jewelry and stuff too, but mainly I think we're going to pick back up on ephemera and books this coming Wednesday, and that'll be same time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Mods, Lisa, thank you so much. I know you're gone, but thank you for bid ending, sweetie. I really appreciate you. And Holly, thank you for taking over. Victoria and the rest of my mod squad, thank you guys so much for being such great support and backup always. I really appreciate all of you. So yeah, it has been a whirlwind of emotions. We have laughed, we have cried. And all of it's just been genuine. So thank you again for allowing us to be ourselves. And we really look forward to Wednesday, and I'll try to do some more crafts. Okay. Yeah. So guys, have a wonderful week. Thank you again. Peace, love, and vintage. Be safe out there and be good to each other.
Yes. Safe.
Good night, friends. Sleep well. Guys. Good night.